So now today we are going to do the numericals of magnetic effects of current. So the first question is this. We are having a long wire in a semicircular loop of radius r which carries a current I as shown in this figure. Find the magnetic field due to entire wire at the point O. So we just remember a single point whenever a line which is passing from line of action of force, the magnetic field due to that part will be zero. Like if I am going to extend this line, so it is going to line in this particular direction. So that means if this is region 1, this is region 2 and this is your region 3. So this is your line of action of force. I am going to divide this whole B into B1 plus B2 plus B3. So B vanishes off for this line of action of force magnetic field and for this. So whatever we are having B2, that is going to become our total magnetic field. So to calculate this thing, you just remember a general formula. General formula to find out the magnetic field for a circle is mu naught I by 4 pi r into theta. Theta is the general angle. So here if I am going to draw a line, draw an angle, so it is going to form an angle of pi. So I am going to write here pi. B is equals to mu naught I upon 4 pi r into pi is the general angle here. So pi se pi is cancel. So you will be getting the value of B is mu naught I by 4r. So just remember this general formula. Whenever the question is going to ask on a circle, you have to apply this formula. So now this is the second question. A long wire is bent as shown in the figure. What will be the magnitude and direction of the field at the center O of this circular portion if current I is passing through the wire? So we need to calculate the magnetic field at a point O. So here you can see that we are having a long straight wire. So first wire is this and we are also having the circular part. So second part is the circle one. अब यहाँ पर ये लाइन ऑफ एक्शन ऑफ फोर्स नहीं है. अगर मैं इसको इस पॉइंट को एक्सटेंड करती हूँ तो ये वाला पॉइंट आपका लाइन ऑफ एक्शन ऑफ फोर्स बनेगा. ये तो सीधा परपेंडिकुलर है, सो ये एलिमिनेट नहीं होगा. सो इन दिस केस योर नेट मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज गोइंग टू बी B1 वेक्टर प्लस B2 वेक्टर. सो now this is the straight wire and this is the circle. You know the general formula for circle 1, B is equals to mu naught I by 4 pi r into theta. Similarly for a straight wire, you are having the formula which is equals to mu naught I by 4 pi r sine of phi 1 plus sine of phi 2. ये आपका स्ट्रेट वायर के लिए जनरल फॉर्मूला है. हियर इट इज मूविंग इनफाइनाइट वायर, सो आई कैन सब्स्टिट्यूट 90 हियर. इनफाइनाइट वायर है तो हम यही लेंगे कि ये इस पॉइंट पे कैलकुलेट करना है, तो ये 90 डिग्री का एंगल फॉर्म करेगा एट इंफिनिटी. सो सिमिलरली हम अपने फाइनाइट और इनफाइनाइट के अकॉर्डिंग phi 1 और phi 2 चेंज कर सकते हैं एज वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इन थ्योरी क्लासेस. So we are going to apply these two general formulas to solve this question. So here I am taking first part for this straight line. So my formula becomes mu naught I by 4 pi r sine of 90 plus sine of 90. 1 plus 1 becomes 2. So it will 2 pi r. B1 vector equals to mu naught I by 2 pi r. Direction we are going to see what is going to be direction at a point O due to this and due to the circle. And now B2, for B2 it's mu naught I by 4 pi r, and theta here is for the whole circle, so I need to substitute 2 pi here. So pi se pi cancel, this is 2. So your B2 vector is going to form mu naught I by 2r. ये आपका है सिर्फ मैग्नीट्यूड. So let us write the magnitude first, and after that we are going to see the directions. So for getting the directions, आप अपनी राइट हैंड का यूज करो. पहले ये B1 है. B1 के लिए आप अपने थंब को ऐसे प्लेस करो. तो इस वाली साइड ये अंदर जा रहा है आपकी फिंगर्स, और उस तरफ ऐसे कर्ल करने के बाद ये बाहर आ रही है. तो इसका मतलब जहां पर पॉइंट O है वहां पे आपका जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का डायरेक्शन है दैट इज कमिंग आउट ऑफ द प्लेन. ओके, सो आउट का मतलब हम इसको डॉट से रिप्रेजेंट कर लेते हैं. सो दिस विल बी अवर डॉट. एंड इन दिस केस दिस इज अ सर्कल. सर्कल के अकॉर्डिंग अपने हाथ को प्लेस करो. इफ आई एम गोइंग टू प्लेस द कर्लिंग फिंगर इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द करंट, सो माई थंब इज गोइंग टू गिव द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. सो इसके लिए भी आपकी जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है दैट इज कमिंग आउट ऑफ द प्लेन. सो दैट मीन्स दिस. अब दोनों की डायरेक्शन सेम है, सो आई कैन डायरेक्टली गोइंग टू एड अप दीज टू वेक्टर क्वांटिटीज. Now we are going to add up these two values, and my direction is showing like this dot. Mu naught I by 2r bracket में 1 by pi plus 1, and the direction is up to the plane of the paper. So this is your answer. So now this is the third question. We are having a arc here and a arc here. The radius of this circle is r1 and this circle is r2. So now I have to calculate the magnetic field at a point O. So suppose I am going to write first part for this circle and the second part for this circle. This is third one and this is fourth one. So my total magnetic field is equals to the summation of all these four magnetic fields. But as you know that these two are going to form a straight line to the line of action of force. So this fourth and this third one is vanishing off. So we are left over with B1 and B2. That means this circle part and this circle part. So you know that the general formula for B for circle is mu naught I by 4 pi r into theta. So here B1 vector is equals to mu naught I is flowing throughout the circle. 4 pi, what is R for B1? R for B1 is R1 here. Substitute R1. What is the angle theta? If this angle is alpha, what is this whole angle? This whole angle for this whole circle is 2 pi minus alpha. Okay, now we are going to calculate for B2. B2 is mu naught I by 4 pi. What is the radius of this arc R2 into what is this angle? That is alpha. So we are having the two values of B1 and B2. Now let us see what is going to be the direction. So if I am talking about this arc, my curling fingers giving the direction of current here, and what is the direction of thumb in this case? Inwards. So I can write cross for here B2, and in the similar manner if I am going to curl my fingers for the circle 1, again I am going to get the direction inside this point. So this is also cross magnetic field is there, so the magnetic field's direction are same, so I am going to directly add up here. So if I am going to add up these two quantities here, so these are my quantities, and I can write the direction as it is directing downwards. So here are the next question. This is again we are taking few arcs and we need to calculate the magnetic field at a point O. For this arc my radius is A, and for this arc my radius is B. Now start calculating the magnetic field at a point O. So again I am going to divide it into 4 parts. Let us suppose this is my part 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I am going to write B vector is equals to B1 plus B2 plus B3 plus B4, as these two again is going to lie on the line of action of force. So first and third one vanishes off, only this part and this part is going to contribute. So again it's a part of a circle, so I am going to apply the general formula which is used in the circle. So what is your net B vector? That is equals to B2 vector plus B4 vector. So the magnetic field due to the coil 2, due to the arc 2 is equals to mu naught, the current is I in this whole arc, divided by 4 pi r into what is theta for this arc. You can see here that theta is alpha. And what is the direction for B2? That is we are going to find out later on. And what is B4? Which is equals to mu naught I by 4 pi r into what is the angle for this? Again alpha. Now you can see here that for this fourth part your radius is A, and for this second part your radius is B. So I can replace my r for 4 with A, and I can replace my r here with B. This is the magnitude. If I am going to find out the directions, so I need to substitute directions here also. So see, for this part, if I am curling my fingers in this direction at a point O, where is the magnetic field? Upwards. That means for 4 it is upwards. Now calculate for second one. If I am going to curling finger in the direction of current, it is like this. It is going to be downwards. As you can see, the near point of O is this one. So A वाला जो रेडियस है वो O पॉइंट के पास है, तो इसका इफेक्ट थोड़ा सा ज्यादा होगा एज कंपेयर टू दिस आर्क. So I can write my total magnetic field is equals to this magnetic field minus this magnetic field. क्योंकि आपकी जो नेट मैग्नेटिक फील्ड होती है डायरेक्शंस पे बहुत डिपेंड करती है. पिछले क्वेश्चंस में हमारी डायरेक्शन सेम थी, तो सेम डायरेक्शन में हम डायरेक्टली एड अप करते हैं, लेकिन जब हमारी डायरेक्शंस अलग अलग हो जाती हैं, सो वी हैव टू सी फर्स्ट कि किसका इफेक्ट पहले आएगा. सो फॉर B4 you can write mu naught I by 4 pi A alpha minus mu naught I by 4 pi B alpha. So we can write here mu naught I by 4 pi alpha as a common 1 by A minus 1 by B. अब हमें यहाँ पे डायरेक्शंस की जरूरत ही नहीं, क्योंकि डायरेक्शंस को कंसीडर करने के बाद हमने ये लिखा है. ठीक है, तो ये अपने आप में पूरी फील्ड है. दिस इज अ रिजल्टेंट फील्ड एट ओ. ये आपका जो माइनस साइन लगा है, अगर मैं ये कंसीडर नहीं करती तो मुझे तो यहाँ सब्स्टिट्यूट करना चाहिए था, बट वी आर कंसीडरिंग द डायरेक्शंस. उसको देख के हमें पता चला कि B4 की इफेक्टिव वैल्यू ज्यादा है एज कंपेयर टू B2. दैट इज वाई दिस इज अवर आंसर. Okay children, so next question is a straight wire of mass 200 gram and length 1.5 meter carries a current of 2 amperes. It is suspended in mid-air by a uniform magnetic field B. What is the magnitude of B? So ये आपका magnetic field शो किया है, and this is your straight wire which is having some mass and length and having some current of 2 amperes. So you need to find out कि magnitude का होगा B का. Okay, so you know that if we are going to apply Fleming's left hand rule, the magnetic field must act perpendicular into the plane of the paper. So that is the reason that I have drawn this magnetic field inside, and a wire is here. So what kind of force is going to act in this particular wire? So you know that we are having two kind of forces which is acting here. One mg. Why? Because it is suspended in mid air. हवा में रखा गया है, इसको एयर में रखा गया है. सो mg इसके ऊपर नीचे एक्ट करेगा, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू फ्लेमिंग्स लेफ्ट हैंड रूल force is going to act in upwards direction. So these are basically the directions of the forces which is acting on this particular wire. So what is the formula? BIL sine 90, this force is equals to mg, so this is equals to mg. So I can write B is equals to mg by IL. I can substitute all the values because everything is given to us. Mass, length and magnetic field की value हमें calculate करनी, current is there and G की value 9.8. So you are going to get the value of this. Okay students, so in the next class we are going to do some more numericals which is based upon forces. So for today, concluding this session.